Hey, it's Mike. Welcome back to the channel. Hey, I got a new one for you guys today. Look at this. I picked up an Insta 360 Ace Pro 2. Now, I don't know much about this thing. I just bought it on a whim. Been looking at it for a while. As you know, I use GoPros. I'm tired of the GoPros. Turn it off and let me down because all they do is turn themselves off, not record when you want them to. You know me, I set up cameras, I walk away from them. I come back to find out that the GoPro turned off after 10, 12 minutes and didn't record anything. So, been watching this camera for a while. I almost bought it a couple days ago. I didn't. Then I went to bed, woke up, and they lowered the price another 30 bucks. So it was like 80 bucks off. It was like 3 something, low 300s. And this is the one with 2 batteries, not much else in here at all. So of course we're gonna have to buy a bunch of little doodads and a little bit of trinkets. Boy, do you ever get tired of buying trinkets and little things? Like I just ordered a memory card because I have a few spare micro SD cards, but you know, they're all being used in other cameras. Of course, if I abandon the GoPros, then I could use the memory cards I've been using in the GoPros. But so I ordered a SanDisk 512 micro SD card for this thing. Should be here tomorrow, according to Amazon. Actually, they claim it'll be here tonight at 4 in the morning, but I'll be asleep. So I don't know, we'll find out. Because I may have a gig on Saturday, so we're gonna try and get this thing set up to be used live on Saturday. And if you know me, I buy equipment, I just take it right into my assignments or gigs and set it up and try and use it. But today we may actually set this thing up and try and use it before that happens. So that's why we're gonna do a small unboxing for you right now. Now, hopefully this is a good camera. I don't know. I mean, there's DJIs, as I said, the GoPros. I may have to give up on GoPro. They've let me down too many times, and I'm just, you know, I don't know. If I can't depend on gear, I don't use it. And I just can't depend on those GoPros anymore. In fact, ironic, I'm using a GoPro right now to record this, however, because it can record something like this fairly well. But as far as the way I use them when I'm working, they don't really work. So let's unbox this thing and see what's in here. And if you have any tips or trinkets or tell me something I need to get to make this thing work better. I know they have magnetic mounts and who knows what else, but I'm just tired of buying stuff. At some point it needs to end. The technology just needs to be stopped changing and we can just settle on a product. So let's unbox this thing and see what it looks like. So we'll see what's in this box. We got to set this thing up. I'm in the Jeep, obviously, so sorry about that. But like I said, I've ordered this in Best Buy, and I was going to get it on Amazon and all that nonsense, but Best Buy had it in stock, so I figured, you know what, it's like half an hour from the house, so we just drove to Best Buy, ordered it online so they didn't run out of them, and picked it up, walked out of the store with it, and here we go. So it's an Insta 360 Ace Pro 2 action camera. Sorry, this isn't in the frame right now, but I'm trying to figure out this box because, you know, ever since Apple started doing funny stuff with their boxes, all these companies now do this with boxes where they try and do cute stuff with them. Maybe we should put you guys up here so you can see what I'm doing better. Not better? All right, maybe you can see better here now. Yeah, all right, let's do that. You can actually see what I'm trying to do here, which is get this box to open. So funny. All right, so we're gonna have to charge up some batteries, obviously, and then we're gonna have to oh, it does come with a little magnetic foot. Who knew? All right, so that's what you get. You get a camera, which is here. It's supposed to be 2 batteries, which maybe there's a battery inside of it. That's a little windscreen or something right there, I guess. As I said, I know nothing about this. Wait a minute, what does this here do? I must go over that or something. I don't know. How do you even open this thing up? Who knows? Let's find out. Push this down. Now push it in and then down. Oh, look at that. There's a battery in there. I assume the memory card. Well, let's go over here. Yep, USB-C and memory card there. I do have a memory card here. I have a small SanDisk. What is this here? This is a, what is this thing? This is a SanDisk, tiny little memory card. It's a 32 gig, I'm not sure what the point of that is. A V30. So let's pop that in there. Hopefully there's no data on it. And wait, it goes in this door. As I said, I know nothing about these cameras. So let's pop this thing in there. These things go flying across the room sometime when you do this. You ever notice that? Maybe I'm putting it in the back wrong way here. All right, sorry about that. No, that was the right way. It just didn't want to seat properly. Thing goes flying across the Jeep. It's not going to be cool. I did once lose a memory card underneath my seat after a basketball game one night. That wasn't cool at all. Maybe just do that, and let's try that. That's the power button, I assume. Let's push that. It's live. English, yes, let's go with English. Good idea. Download the 360 app. Oh. I don't have that. I don't have my phone with me right now. All right, well, maybe we won't do this now then. But there you go. Insta 360. Is that a front screen where you can see what you're recording? I sure hope so, but I don't know. Because if you guys know me, I don't do a lot of research before I buy products. I just kind of buy them and use them. So let's turn this thing off. I'm going to go charge it up, download the app, and see what happens. So let's put that back in there. Let's put this back in my pocket. Let's put this over here. So am I going to like this camera or not like this camera? What do you guys think? Is this going to be a good product for me or not? Seems like it may work. I don't know. I've been getting into that 4K 120 frames a second. If you saw that latest assignment I was at where I shot at 4K 120 for that gymnastics, that iPhone 17 Pro Max looks amazing. It's not what this video is about, but I'm just saying that thing is incredible. But I think I'm going to use that on top of the Z9 like I have been. Maybe I'll use a tripod next time to make it a little more smooth for you guys. But this thing is probably going to get set up and just turned on because I can't do that with the GoPros because they overheat. So hopefully this camera can handle being on for, you know, a couple hours at once, not overheat. I do have that GoPro storage plan online, which is kind of cool. I kind of like it. It's unlimited GoPro storage. This has a plan where you have to pay for data storage, which isn't cool because I already pay for a lot of data storage online anyway. So I'll have to come up with a plan for that. But hopefully this camera works. I know this isn't 10-bit. The other ones are 8, or this is 8-bit. The DJI I think is 10-bit. I think the GoPro can do 10-bit as well, but I don't fool with my images a lot in post, whether it's the stills or the videos. I don't really do a lot. I try and shoot them the way I like them to be. I mean, former newspaper photographer, so we like to do things that are just kind of more, I don't know, say realistic, or as realistic as they possibly can be. A friend of mine who does movies says there's no such thing as reality because everyone alters the scene to suit their own reality, which I guess is semi-true, but we've all agreed that, you know, green is green, blue is blue. So I don't know, maybe yes, possibly, I don't know. All right, I'm kind of rambling on here, but hopefully this works out. Hopefully this is one of the last purchases I do this year, although I did buy a magnetic mount for my iPhone to put on top of the Z9 because I discovered the one I have, I can't see the monitor on the iPhone when I'm using it to record on top of the Z9, so that was a little annoying. So it's all a work in progress. You know me, I'm always trying to change things, trying to do things differently, trying to find a better way to do things, or at least a different way. My wife's like, why don't you just pick a way of doing things and stick with it? I said, well, someday hopefully we can agree upon a system. I can find a system that I think works and stick with it. But until that day comes, we're going to be constantly changing things and experimenting, because I experiment all the time, whether it's with sports, cameras, lenses. I don't like to fall into ruts. I like to mix it up. I like to keep myself fresh, and I like to kind of do things differently. But at some point it does get a little annoying. But I did buy Final Cut Pro. I haven't used that program in 10 years, so I'm way beyond rusty with it. And I just don't like the file system with Final Cut Pro. I know this video is all over the place, but I don't like the library system with Final Cut Pro. I don't like opening up the program and seeing all my past projects in that left column. I want to just not see anything. I want to just work on a new project, not see anything else that's on there. I don't want to see any other timelines. I don't want to see any projects. And that's why I've been using Filmora or Wondershare, because you can just, everything is one contained little thing. Anyway, if you have some tips on that, let me know as well. But we're gonna hang this up, gonna get in the house, charge up this camera, program the time and all that stuff, and maybe go for a hike today. It's 20 some degrees with a 30-mile-an-hour wind, so it's a little chilly, but we may pull that off anyway. We'll see. And as always, thanks for watching. Give me some tips on this camera, because you know I'm going to use it in a day or two on a job, and let me know what settings I should be using. I don't know when this video is going to be posted. I'm kind of way behind on my videos, sorry about that. But that's where we're at. So thanks for watching. A new addition to the family, the Insta 360 Ace Pro 2 action camera. So we'll see if this thing works or not. Hopefully it fills the need I'm trying to fill. So let's hope it does. Now look at that. This GoPro recorded for 11 minutes and hasn't overheated yet. But why, when I set it up at sporting events, does it overheat? I'm shooting at 5.3K, 60 frames a second, which should mean it's getting really hot and wants to turn off right now, but it hasn't yet. So maybe the GoPro knows it's being replaced, or possibly being replaced by Insta 360. I don't know. I couldn't bring myself to buy another GoPro. I mean, I could have bought the GoPro 13, but I just couldn't do it. I just can't see spending money on a platform that I know lets me down constantly, just constantly. So, all right, let's hang this up, charge this camera up, and if I get some examples of videos with this thing, maybe I'll put them at the end of this video and you can see what it looks like. But I think it's gonna fall in this box right now, so I better stop swinging it around like that. But all right, and let me know what accessories I need for this thing. I probably need a battery charger. I probably need, I don't know, who knows. All right, thanks for watching. As always, appreciate the support, appreciate the views, the likes, the shares, and let me know what you want to see from this camera. Thanks for watching. Got the 01 here in the snow. Oh yeah, the 01 Jeep is going to take us out for a trip. All right, it's Mike. Hey, I think I got this camera figured out. This is the Insta 360 Ace Pro 2. Let's see if this Jeep starts. It's kind of chilly today. And actually, an interesting note, my check engine light is either burned out or just stopped working again, but it was just there. Let's see if this thing starts up. Ooh, sounds a little rough. We need a battery in this thing. All right, so we're doing, boy, this is hard to get used to. Sorry about that. Oh, gosh, I'm upside down. Hold on. Oh, there we go. All right. All right, Insta 360. So far, you got me a little bit confused, I have to tell you, because this flipping the screen thing seems kind of slow. I guess I'm gonna have to change something there, but interestingly enough, check out this thing. This is a 7-watt Harbor Freight solar panel we have in the Jeep, because this battery is really weak. And it actually gives it just enough charge and get this thing to fire up. So you put this on the seat, and I brought the GoPro along, so maybe we're going to use the GoPro as well as this thing and see what looks better. But let me go clean this ice off the windshield and I'll be right with you, so stay tuned. Set on 4K 120, which I don't know if that's a good idea or not. Channel, this is just probably not the best day to be out here hiking. It's really windy, so I don't know how this audio is going to be in this new camera, but just gonna do a quick hike and show you what it looks like out here. It's really windy. It's in the 20s. There's a strong wind, probably in the 30s. I've got one pole because I'm holding the camera with the other pole. So gonna just see, we got this set on 4K 120 today. I didn't bring the GoPro today as a comparison. Just gonna do this Insta 360 Ace Pro 2 and see how it turns out. But we were on this trail the other day and I missed a turn because it had snowed, so I want to see where I messed up and see if I can figure out where I'm going this time. But thanks for watching and enjoy the footage. All right, gonna get me going uphill here, see if I have some difficulty breathing. Got the camera in one hand, the pole in the other hand. Not sure how the sound is gonna be, but going uphill, it's cold, it's windy. See how this Insta 360 does in a day like today. I don't imagine this audio is gonna be very good because of the wind, but we'll see. All right, let me turn this off and keep on walking. Oh yeah, you want to go right here. That's where we got messed up the other day. Ooh, look at that. Stepped in some serious mud back there. Okay, so in case you're wondering what these bushes are we're walking through, they're called mountain laurel. And they only grow in cold areas and mountainous areas, but they don't grow where it's really cold, like up near Canada. So there's kind of like a sweet spot in the middle where these things grow, in case you're wondering. But they're pretty cool, and it's cold. I'll tell you, I don't know why I always hike on days like this, but I do. All right, the quality of this thing looks pretty good so far. Buttons are a little hard to get used to, and I don't know, it's gonna be a transition from the GoPros to this thing. I think they both have some good points, and we're gonna find out. I think this is gonna be good for stationary cameras if it doesn't overheat. And for stuff like hiking, I might actually prefer the GoPro right now because you can see the screen in the front. This one you have to flip that screen over in the back. It's kind of a pain. So that's my initial response. I'm gonna go catch up with my wife. Boy, that wind is nasty. It's cold out here. It's like wind chill in the teens or low single digits. But all right, let me get back to hiking. Thought I lost you.
I thought I lost you.
All right, maybe this should have been two videos. One should have been the unboxing, and this could just be like first use of using this Insta360 Ace Pro 2, which, I don't know, seems to look pretty good. And I have to get used to this little monitor you have to flip up. I kind of do like the GoPro with that front-facing screen. So you don't have to flip the monitor, but that's just me. I'll get used to it, I guess. But quality looks pretty good. I don't know, how's that look? This is 4K 120. And I don't know how the sound is going to be. I have no idea. But I'm just going to wrap this up, not do any more videos. Going to finish this hike. It's probably about 2 miles, 3 miles. I don't really know. It's kind of cold. It's windy. Probably should be wearing a helmet so no tree branches fall on me, but you got to get out here when you have the time. But just my first impressions, the buttons are a little non-super sensitive. You know, I got these thin gloves on. You have to press kind of hard to get it to turn off. And I don't understand the menu items. I haven't looked at any of that stuff yet. So this is just a run and gun. Grab the camera, head it outside, trying to see what it looks like. So let me know what accessories I may need. I ordered a new SanDisk memory card. Should be here tomorrow. And I have to get some more batteries, maybe a charger. I don't really know. All right, but that's it. We're gonna hang up for now and finish this hike out. And we'll put these on the computer and upload this thing and let me know what you think. And as far as action cameras go, I don't know, maybe too many options out there. This one seems to have its place, but who knows until we actually use it for real. All right, thanks for watching.